have reached to our last question, which is like basically we would be asking you some tips or advice that you would like to give us for the aspiring author.
Yeah, I would do that. But before that, I would also like to tell, all my viewers, like how writing changed my life before and after. So, I am happy that I made a difference to people, because the most gratifying part of writing the book is that I could influence people's thinking, make them introspect, and ultimately change their lives for the better. So when I used to get messages and mails from strangers, especially expat women, saying my book made them revisit their priorities and inspired them to take a different path, so my chest would swell up with pride, and even I used to get teary-eyed, because I thought that is, my mission in life, that I made a difference. And it also made me an authority on the subject of womenpreneurs and authorpreneurs. So authors should not just take writing as a profession lightly, because if you are an author, you can be an authorpreneur, an entrepreneur. So get this, writing a book is a short way to build your image as an authority on a subject. So I did not say it's the easiest way, which means writing a book has its tough parts. There is no guarantee that your book will be a bestseller and make you pots of money. But if you really love the subject you are writing about and are willing to research it well, acquire enough depth, then you will definitely bring out a great product. And the product will make the world see you in a different light. This is what exactly happened with me. For a long time after my book was released, I was flooded with invitations to speak at prestigious forums, participate in panel discussions, and judge talent competitions. So the thing is, people start seeing you as an expert in your field. So invitations to deliver talks and participate in panel discussions are a logical consequence of this. And this in turn will help build your personal brand. It will make you stand out from the crowd. In all probability, you will attract opportunities for consulting with companies also in the field, or who knows, even writing another book, which you are passionate about. So fiction writers can even get into screenwriting. Okay, so there is a lot of things going for authors, and this career in professional freelance writing is, as good as a full-time job, because I felt I never had the time or energy to get in touch with my inner self and figure out what I really wanted to do in life. So every one of us goes through this sometime or the other. So if this writing thing wouldn't happen in my life, then I would be really doing a corporate job, earning money, but not being satisfied inside. And that should be our ultimate goal. The truth is that every one of us is always capable of doing other things rather than taking up fields of activity that we are currently engaged in. And there is every reason we should listen to our inner selves and really figure out how we can start exploring new spheres of activity. So the moment I successfully submitted the draft of my book to my publisher, I realized how much I loved writing and what a mistake I had been making by neglecting this talent of mine for many years. Introspection made me decide that I want to make writing a part of my life at that point. So, I combined my love for traveling and spirituality and entrepreneurship to become a writer, and I started reaching out to publications and pitching stories to them. So in 3 years' time, since that moment, I have written for leading publications. So I started writing blogs on entrepreneurship, parenting, sustainability, and many other topics. Today I have extended my, approach to stories for children and content for brands also. So like I said earlier, the sky is the limit, and it really opens up dimensions within myself. It opened up because curiously writing the book made me realize that I was an entrepreneur. Probably because from the idea of publication to promotion, writing a book is a journey of an entrepreneur. You have to hustle, face ups and downs, live with delays and anxiety, reconcile yourself to delayed gratification, and face up loneliness also at times, because not everybody will understand your journey. So I emerged from this long journey with confidence that I have what it takes to make it big in the bad world of entrepreneurs, which is why I promptly, unshackled myself from my, corporate job and became a freelance writer and independent consultant in branding and marketing communication. That remains one of my best decisions in life because since then I have been able to work on highly satisfying projects, make a name for myself in the market and earn a lot of money as well. So even if there have been bumps on the road, I would always, have so many positives outweigh the negatives. And it has also made me forge a number of new relationships, meaningful relationships, because researching for book, pitching it to publishers and promoting it post-release made me get in touch with several bright professionals, wonderful people in fields of entrepreneurship, writing and publishing. This not only broadened the horizons of my mind, but helped me build lovely new relationships. In a practical sense, I now have a wider network of people to tap onto for professional advice, support and collaboration. So overall, my life today is drastically different from what it was 3 years ago, and my horizons have, expanded. I have broken out of my cage literally and taken flight. I'm a better person and a better professional now. Most importantly, I am chasing my big dreams. Now I don't think small, I think big. My own big dreams. And there is a book in every one of us, I believe. So, you should go ahead and give it a shot. Now coming back to your question that, what is my advice and tips for the aspiring authors today? So I would say, and I would advise the aspiring authors to be original and write about what they are passionate about. I believe in the words of Benjamin Franklin that we should either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. We all should keep exploring and experimenting, and one day we will achieve success. Because, if you define success on your terms and achieve it by your own rules, you will definitely have a life which you will be proud to live. You will not just exist, you will enjoy life. So we should all do something new every day, conquer our fears and learn new forms of writing and expressing ourselves. Idea is to be flexible and innovative. It's good to be a student, have a can-do attitude, never give up, and to be a good reader and writer, one must include, as I said earlier, also dedicated reading and writing time and explore different genres, not just what you're passionate about, but different genres, and improve your vocabulary, journal, write your thoughts. Remember, learning never exhausts our mind. So more we learn, the better. And, we should be humble, learn, and, we should share our knowledge with others. So there are good, authors which come up and get inspired by us. That's it. So we should keep learning and keep growing. Thank you.
Truly inspiring words, Sonal. So here we have reached the end of the session. Indeed, this was a successful
and let me share a quote of mine before I leave. So, no matter how dark it is now, remember the sun will shine. No matter how hard it is now, your victory will surely arise. Thank you.
Thanks for your time, and we wish you all the best for your journey.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to chat with you, Diksha. And I look forward to this recording, and I hope many people connect with me and I get to know their feedback and we all learn from each other. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So viewers, that was my author interview. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know your feedback and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.